Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Valentine gifts as the theme. I just did a white base. I used Color Vibe in whiteout. I'm also going to be trying out a larger stamping card today because y'all know I can't keep up with the tiny ones and I've been using this one recently. But they had a pack of these for four of them for 99 cents. And I've never had a large one, so I figured I'm going to go ahead and give that a try as well and see if I like it better and kind of decide what I prefer. For my first pickup, I'm going to go to plate WH-23. It's one of the plates I got off of Amazon. And I want to use this image here for like a background for the nails. And I decided I want to do like a kind of a glittered polish. So I'm going to go with Maniology's Shaka Santa. Lost the sticker. I will have to list the number for you in the description box. So with these being, words, I'm not certain how it's going to pick up, but let's try it. And I do want to put that on each nail. Okay, that actually picked up better than I expected. So I'm going to push to try to fit it to the top. Oh, I made it wobble, but it's okay because I'm going to be covering that up. That's the bad thing with trying to get it to fit the nail because when I do press, now most images it does fine, but since it has the words, I guess is where it made it more wobbled at the bottom. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to do the same thing to two other nails, and then I'm going to do something else on the other two. And so I will be right back. Okay, so right now I have it like this. So what I'm going to do for the other two, I'm going to do the hearts, just to kind of give that some of it a different background. Okay, so I'll do the same on the other nail and be back. Okay, and you could leave them just like that, and that's a super cute Valentine's Day look. But y'all know I have to go complicating it. So what I want to do is go to plate WH-19 that came with the other plate. It was like a set of 6 off of Amazon. And I'm going to get the teddy bear here. I got a few things off of the plate I'm going to get. And I think I'm going to just go with Acorn B498. Now, because it has fine lines, I'm going to go ahead and to cover the whole image. Okay, I also want to get the bouquet here. This one, I don't think I need to cover the whole thing since it's just a small area to cover at the bottom. And it's actually picking up better for me than it did last time. So now I'm wondering if it's not something with the scraper that was giving me trouble, but maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes it does depend just on the image itself. Okay, and then I'm gonna get this heart here. Mm, yeah, like that. It didn't get, there's a couple pieces it missed. So let me go ahead and redo that one. Okay, second pickup was much better. All right, and I want this card here. One thing with this plate I noticed is it's got a lot of duplicates. I don't know why. That one I need to do one more time as well. So I did speak too soon. But it's got two of the hot air balloons and two of the glasses, and there's a few of them that's got double. And this is, oh, I almost took off the wrong thing. This is what I'm talking about with the cleanup. I like to be able just to use my card and get it off of there. Okay, and I think the last thing I wanted off of this plate was this envelope right here. Oh, I didn't have another stamper ready. And then I'm going to go to plate WH-22, which also came with this set. And I want to get the ring and the gift box here. I guess technically the ring should be like silver or gold, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't like if everything else is going to be picked up in this color, I feel like this should be as well. So let me I'll figure that out here in a second. And I guess really it's going to be the same thing with the gift box. Now I could pick it up, I guess, in something else, but let me at least get it and I'll figure it as I go. Okay, so for the bouquet on the stems and the leaves, I'm going to use Maybelline and Tropic Tux. And to me, this color's not super opaque, but it still shows up. Okay, and I went ahead and did the stems as well. So for the roses, I'm going to go to LA Colors in Maryland. And this is the one reason I chose the Shaka Santa for the background of the base of the nails because I knew this color wasn't going to have shimmer as to where that one does. Okay, so I'll just finish this part and be back. Okay, and for I'm gonna call it the paper part, I'm gonna go with LA Colors Go Bright. And I had just decided just to go with all red for the roses. It's a classic red, you can't go wrong with that. Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, and I'm gonna be sticking with some of the same colors. And I'm gonna do the heart in red. This color is kind of, I've mentioned before, it's kind of got a different, almost a jelly consistency, but a little bit more opaque than a jelly. So sometimes it's finicky. So when it's like that, I have to kind of do more tapping versus pulling it. Okay, so it'll take me just a minute, so I will finish this and be right back. Okay, and it did start to goop up on the brush, the red did, so I just had to clean it off. So if you start to get it to where it dries on the brush or gets goopy, just clean off your brush with the acetone and uh, go back into your color you're using. So for the bow, I'm just going to go back to Go Bright. So I kind of, again, keep that same color theme going through. Hmm. Okay, for the bear, I'm still going to go to that same red for the heart. And I think I will also use this. I may change my mind. Let me think for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. You know how like on some Valentine stuffies, they'll have like the little feet and ears will be that same color. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And then we'll do the rest of it in a different color. And when I have little spots like this, I always try to brace my pinky so that I stay in the area I need to. It's not perfect, but it helps. Now, while I give that just a second to dry, I'm going to go ahead, since I still got some of that red left, and just do the heart on the envelope. And for the heart on the card, if I have enough, that way we don't waste polish. Even if it is Dollar Tree polish, I don't want to waste. Okay, so then we'll go back to the bear. Now for him, I'm gonna go to Candy Moyo 951, which is a little bit more of a tan compared to Go Bright, but they're still close enough to where it won't throw the color off too much. So are you one that likes to get stuffies for Valentine's or not really? I know I touched on that in the other video, because then I'm always like, I don't know where to put them because I'd feel bad just to get rid of them. So I'm not big on getting them, but I have, my husband has gotten them for me before. One of my other nail friends was talking about the chocolate. Oh, we can have some chocolate all day, any day. Okay, so I'll just finish this and be back. Okay, we'll look at our Valentine bear here. Okay, and for the card, I'm going to go back to Go Bright. I'm actually not a big Valentine person. I kind of prefer, like, if my husband was going to do something for me, just to do something for me on, like, because he wants to. I always feel like Valentine's puts pressure to make people feel like they need to do something or obligated to do something, and I'd rather you just do it because you want to. I'm not like anti Valentine's Day, it's just not really my thing. And I also uh am totally fine with just like we can each just pick out something we want, um, versus having to get each other like just trying to get us each other different things. And it's like after so long, it's like how many things can I get you, like after so many years. Okay, now I'm also gonna do the exact same to the envelope. Now I know some people enjoy it. I also don't really like going out to eat on Valentine's Day because it's always crowded, and I'm like more of a quiet, calm environment. So I'd probably rather just have something at home. So I'm curious, like, or do y'all like Valentine's Day, or y'all kind of like think the same as I do? Even I'll be like, well, I still will feel like I need to get him something, even if we've already discussed it, because it does. It makes you feel like, oh, well, everybody else is getting something or doing something, and you're not. Or I think it's fun too, like if you um are single, going out with some other single friends and just having a fun outing. Oh, and let me show you. Okay, and for the ring, I'm gonna go ahead and still use the red, so we stick with the Valentine's theme. And I used to do like get my kids a little something like candy or card or s- so even like give them like some money and let them pick something out that they wanted. I think Valentine's Day can be like for anybody. Like if you want to give your friends a gift or your give your mom something or whoever, whoever is special to you. Valentine's Day don't have to just be for uh like a romantic thing. It can just be a time to show express your love to somebody in different kinds of ways, family or whatever. Okay, let's a look. Okay, and I think what I'll do for this is the big hearts, I'll do in red, and then there's some little ones, little baby tiny ones. We could do those in the other color. There's like some itty bitty baby ones and then like some medium ones. And we can just do all the rest of them and go bright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the chocolate candy box. And I chose to put it on the one of the nails that say love instead of one that has a heart. Also, this did smear a bit, which is an issue when it comes to reds, stamping polishes, because if you use the smudge-free, it should be fine, which would be just any smudge-free of your choice. But this one, I decided to glide it a lot more since the other one did do that. Okay. Ooh, that one's almost too dry. Or I just didn't press hard enough because I don't want it to smear. And I'm currently still using the LA Colors base top coat slash top coat to apply the images. So when I say glide for this, I mean like not letting the brush really touch the polish. Like I'm having to really put on a thick coat because my brush did touch the last one and that it did smear. So I mean like really having to get it on there. But with the smudge free, it should do better, but red does, it is still kind of difficult. Even with the smudge free, sometimes it does still smear. I don't know what it is with the reds, but I have heard a lot of people talk about that. So we'll have to give these time to get tacky to where I can get the images on there. It'll just take a minute. So I will be back when it is ready. Okay, and actually this one did faster than I expected. So I'm going to put the teddy bear on that one. Okay, so this one's going to get the ring box and the ring. Okay, and then the bouquet, I'm just going to tilt it a little bit. I think it looks a little bit uh, better turned a little bit. Okay, and that's all. So we had on these three, the love background, these two, the heart background. So we have our red rose bouquet. This has our ring box and ring, and I purposely put the box at the top and the ring at the bottom because on the card one first has the envelope and then the card at the bottom because the order you open the envelope first and then you get your card, of course. And I put this one towards this direction. So I wanted to do opposite and put this one towards that direction, kind of just to make them go better. And then we got our teddy bear. Now I used regular polish, not stamping polish, so it's not as opaque as, what a stamping polish should be. So you can kind of see through it a little bit, but it's kind of really up to you what you prefer to use. Same with this one. I can see through that one a little bit just because I used a regular polish. But then we got our box of candies here, and I chose to put the heart on that with the love behind it versus a heart over a heart. Um, and then I just kinda kept the colors mostly the same. Now, of course, the ring, yes, it'd look better with, like, silver or gold probably, but since I was using that same color, y'all know, like I explained earlier, I just like to keep things kinda the similar pickup for the most part. Now, sometimes I don't always go by my own rules, it just depends on my mood or whatever, but I did choose to keep that for this. But I have seen jewelry in, black, and it is very pretty. And again, this would have been just fine with, before placing any items. I liked just the background look, but so many options when it comes to nail art. Thank you so very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I will list all of the Miniology products I did use in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.